We had just arrived from New Zealand 7 years ago, looking for a small business. We wanted to work together. We've spent most of our lives working together in small businesses. So we're looking for the right sort of business, of course. We had 2 or 3 we were looking at. One was asbestos removal, which would have been probably quite profitable, but there was a negative side to that. Very technical, crawling around inside small spaces. So in the end, and I'd seen this business previously, this compliant, routine compliance service type of business, and I liked what I saw. So when this one came along, we went down to a franchise expo in Brisbane, met Jacob, and did due diligence and the whole deal. I thought, yeah, this is us.
Yeah, we could do this.
That was a challenge, coming from a non-technical background. I'm not a tradesman, I'm not a sparky, and I had to learn a new trade basically. I had to learn to speak the lingo. I didn't know much about the finer points of electricity and fire detection systems and stuff like that. It was mostly the fire detection systems that were the biggest hurdle, and still are. So yeah, it was very challenging. But we had to do a lot of reading and ask a lot of questions and use the right people when we didn't know. But it all came together. All the knowledge is there if we know where to look for it, either in Franchise Manager or by asking Bob and Jacob
And Trish.
and Trish for Simpro, for your end of it, Carmen.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the systems are there. You just got to, and they're always on the end of the phone. That's the best part about it. Yeah.
So yeah, but the knowledge is there. The knowledge is there. If you just got the trick is knowing where to look for it. The most challenging part was, I would say, working with fire detection systems. Like I said, they are a huge challenge, and the other challenge was finding the right people, subcontractors. With fire detection systems for the top end
Specialist, yeah.
rectification work on those. So specialists in that field, in fire pumps, specialists in fire pumps, and door specialists in repairing fire doors. So finding the right people, we had to go through a lot of people to get the right people to work with us as subcontractors and develop relationships. That was probably the most challenging, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Learning the standards.
Learning the standards. Yeah. What do you think?
It's a great environment. We've met lots of people from all over Australia, which has been really wonderful. And you enjoy them.
Yeah, the camaraderie, the mateship,
Yeah.
the mateship. It's good being part of a big team,
Yeah.
and bouncing ideas, and the conferences. We have a lot of fun.
Yeah, they're fun.
So it's the mateship would be
Yeah.
the big plus. It certainly has, yeah. Considering what we paid for it initially 6.5 years ago, and what it's worth now, it's many multiples of what we paid for it. And the money we've stacked as well, we've increased our equity position hugely. So it's been a huge investment. It's been a very good investment.
Yes, we did recommend it to a friend, and they told a friend, and they're the people that are buying our business. How about that? Yeah.
So yes, we would. Yes,
Yeah.
we did. It probably has. It's changed. Initially, when we were the only franchisee, we spoke with Bob and Jacob a lot. Now it's more formalised. It's all in Franchise Manager. So it probably has improved, but it's changed. It's a lot more formal now. All the information is still there. And at the same time, we can still ask the curly questions. We can ring Jacob or Bob anytime. They've always been there for us. Anything curly comes along, and they're at the end of a phone call.
Yeah.
And we've used that facility so many times.
Yeah.
Not so much recently, but in the early days, I'd be standing in front of a fire panel and it was screaming its head off, and I'd, Jacob, what do I do? He'd say, turn it off. How do I do that? Where to from here? Carmen looks after her mother, and that's becoming more and more a full-time job. So it's going to keep her busy for a while. And myself, we're just going to kick back a bit. We'll help the new people in our business, help them get started. Might be a few months or a year or so. Basically, just take some time out, slow down a bit, and just enjoy life.